Hey y'all, this is Jason, and I'm sure, like all of you, are saddened, confused, numb, horrified, all the emotions with the fire that took place at the Cathedral of Notre Dame. Actually, I was working during my time right now off, if you will, during Holy Week and whatever. I was going to be working on a video kind of describing, telling you guys what the difference between a cathedral, a basilica, and a shrine are. Um, but then I saw, just like all of you, on Monday, just seeing the spire on fire and then falling over. And anyone that's watching this that was born or was living and can remember 9/11, it kind of took me back to that moment, just seeing something on fire and then collapsing. Um, and it scares you, and it makes you really sad, especially this cathedral. France is considered the daughter of Christendom, second only to Rome. The Holy Father was in Avignon, France, and was very close into Paris. And this cathedral, which unfortunately I've never been to yet. It was on my bucket list of places to go on pilgrimage. In fact, I was planning on go, I believe, next summer to Paris, to that cathedral. I'm looking at an image of it right now. It's on my background right now to always keep this in remembrance. So anyways, the church, as you may or may not know, was built and completed around the 12th century. And again, to put that in perspective, the country of the United States wasn't founded until late 18th century. So this cathedral has existed more than 600 years before the founding of the United States of America. The rich heritage, the beauty of it, and the last thing I'll mention about this is it was very interesting to me to see how a postmodern world, a country like France, who has had huge revolutions and has become hugely secular and just completely separated themselves from their Catholicism and their Christian identity, in the world over, seeing this idea of the Thomist life of natural reason, grace, and faith working in harmony to have the explosion that we have today, that we take really for granted, in all honesty, that we've lost sight of that, yet we haven't. And I think the the destruction that's happened through the fire at the cathedral has really shown that deep down in our souls, those transcendentals still matter to us. The truth, goodness, and beauty. And I think the last one, like Bishop Barron always talks about, is beauty. And say what you will, everyone can admit that cathedral is beautiful. And for anyone, even the most secular atheist, can recognize the beauty of this architecture, of this building, and see it burning and be disheartened and be sorrowful for that. And thanks be to God, we've seen hundreds of millions of dollars and vows to make it bigger and better. And also, it's amazing the advancements in technology now, that they're using video games and everything else to restructure and 3D printing to make sure that it'll be back to its original beauty and form, which is beautiful to see. But I also want us to remember that, you know, the beauty of the church is supposed to point us to something greater. It's not just a building to us as Catholics. It's not just a beautiful building, which it is, but beyond that, it's pointing us to what is good, what is true, and the ultimate truth is Jesus Christ. And so we as Christians, we as Catholics, especially during this time of Holy Week, as we're about to enter the Triduum tomorrow, that we should never forget about those transcendentals and pointing those people, no matter where they are in their walk with Christ, whether they are far away, that they've left him far behind, or that they're clinging to the cross, that we direct people at this moment, because we have this brief moment in the conscious of the world of this cathedral, that we don't lose sight of the things and the artifacts, because that can be rebuilt. But what's deeper here is the igniting of the soul that people can come to recognize that why did you feel bad about it? Why is it beautiful? Because it's pointing, the spire points us, it directs us to something heavenly, something much far greater than our human capacity could ever fathom. So that is it for me. I'm going to take some more time off to be with the family, especially as I said, I'm going to be entering into the Tridium. I'll be praying for each and every one of you that watches my videos, for my subscribers. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much. Know that you will be my prayer intentions during tomorrow, Holy Thursday, Good Friday, and Easter Sunday. If there's anything I could pray for you, if you're watching this, if there's any prayer intentions that you may have, leave them down below in the comment. I'd be more than happy to pray for you, especially in adoration tomorrow night after the vigil for Holy Thursday. So that'll do it. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. God bless.